Hello and welcome. We've all loved watching Zendaya deliver outstanding performances in Euphoria lately, but today we are going to discuss the reasons why the superstar has taken a break from music and prefers acting instead. If you've been wondering why she's late with her music, or why she decided not to focus on her music career, you've come to the right place. Watch till the end to hear all about it. First up, does Zendaya have a history of taking breaks from music? She may be most recognized for her work in the entertainment industry as an actor, but Zendaya is also a creative force with many facets. The fact that the native of Oakland is truly a triple threat should not come as a surprise, given that she was raised in the Disney universe. And despite the fact that she gave fans another opportunity to experience her vocal prowess in the season 1 finale of Euphoria, she has not produced any new songs as of late. But why is that? In addition to her acting roles throughout her time at Disney, Zendaya was regularly seen dabbling in the performing arts. Even her debut album, which bore her name and was released in 2013, was self-published. Over 200 million people have seen her music video for the song Replay on YouTube. It was highly successful. Despite this, the Euphoria star hasn't put out much in the way of music. In fact, she only releases music in conjunction with one of her acting ventures, whenever she does. For instance, her performance in The Greatest Showman was complemented by a duet that she sang with Zac Efron called Rewrite the Stars. Next, Zendaya discusses the reasons for her decision to leave the music industry. Why then does it appear that Zendaya has put a stop to her career in music? When one considers her packed agenda, it's not unreasonable to assume that she just does not have the time to complete the task. However, it's not the reason why she has put a hold on her career as a singer. If you've been following Zendaya for a while, you've probably already heard her advising young artists to read their contracts thoroughly before signing them. It turns out that some of the actor's own experiences served as the inspiration for this piece of advice. In the past, notably in the music industry, Zendaya has been hurt financially as a result of unfavorable contracts. Zendaya discussed the reason for her temporary hiatus from the music industry in an interview with A Sip with Issa Rae. To tell you the truth, I chose to leave the music industry due to certain unfavorable contractual obligations. In the aforementioned interview, Zendaya disclosed that she had learned to read and completely comprehend contracts since the time of the interview. However, the singer of All For Us has opted to put singing on hold for a variety of reasons, not the least of which are problematic contracts. And now, what is the one reason she decided to quit? Acting allows the star of Euphoria to maintain her privacy, something she values very much. Zendaya admitted during a conversation with the creator of Insecure that when she was younger, one of her childhood goals was to become the most famous person. On the other hand, as she got older, her priorities shifted and she started placing a higher value on her own solitude. The former member of Shake It Up claims that acting enables her to maintain a degree of anonymity superior to that which is possible in the music industry. Zendaya emphasized that the art of acting enables people to fall in love with a character they can relate to, but also for my own anonymity and like a life of my own, both of which are things that music doesn't really allow me, she said. When you're a music artist, you kinda have to be. It's your face all the time. I believe that's what it takes to make it. It's all on you. That worried me a little bit about music because it seemed like it would prevent me from having as full of a life as I would desire. So what does Zendaya have to say about her experience with Euphoria? Zendaya had both physical and mental challenges when filming the music video for Euphoria. However, the fact that Zendaya enjoys working on Euphoria does not imply that the actor has an easy time with the role. The production of Euphoria necessitates a significant amount of labor. Because of the nature of the material, the actor needs to put a significant amount of mental and emotional effort into the performance. After some initial difficulty dealing with the more emotional passages, the former cast member of Malcolm and Marie eventually found more than her footing. Although it was difficult for her to portray such a range of feelings in the performance, it was a fantastic sight for the audience to take in. It should come as no surprise that completing Euphoria required not only mental but also physical effort on the participants' part. It was a standard practice to work long hours and shoot in ludicrous settings and at odd hours of the night. In fact, Zendaya disclosed not long after the conclusion of season 1 that she was still adhering to the restricted amount of sleep that was occasionally demanded by the show. Before we talk about why she is letting music take a backseat in her entertainment career, be sure to click the like button and help the channel. Next, is there a definitive answer to why she doesn't like the music industry? Because of everything she had to deal with in the music industry, Zendaya has decided to put her focus on acting instead. In one of her interviews with Paper Magazine, in which she also participated in a stunning photo shoot with a red theme, Zendaya dropped some major truth bombs regarding her plans for the future of the music business. It would appear like Zendaya has a crystal clear concept of where she wants to concentrate her creative energy as she finishes Spider-Man: Far From Home and as she prepares to complete her series Euphoria on HBO. Even though she has musical origins, she is currently more than willing to leave the music profession behind in favor of the acting career that has captured both her heart and her attention, despite the fact that she came from a musical background. My opinion is that working in the music industry saps some of your love for what you do. It drains you of some of your strength a tiny bit. She reveals to Paper, "What I thought I wanted is not what I want anymore, particularly when I think about what I had to deal with in the music industry," she said. "What I thought I wanted is not what I want now." And now, what advice does she give to young artists? She also offered some words of wisdom for any of her fans who might be considering a career in the music industry. Advice that seemed to allude to difficulties she had faced in the past. If anyone were to ask for my most important piece of advice, which applies to the entertainment industry in general, but more specifically to the music industry, I would tell them to carefully read over those contracts, paying attention to every single word, and to refrain from signing anything that isn't worth it to them. You are more valuable than they will acknowledge to be the case. In the beginning of Zendaya's career, she was involved in both music and television. Some of the highlights of her early work include providing vocals for Kidz Bop in 2009, co-starring with Bella Thorne in Disney's Shake It Up, and releasing singles such as Watch Me, as well as a self-titled EP in 2013. It's interesting to see that Zendaya is willing to devote herself entirely to acting and put her days as a singer in the past, as her acting skills continue to be shown in major studio films like The Great Showman and Far From Home. Finally, we're all wondering the same thing. Will she return to music? There's a good chance Zendaya will release new songs at some point in the future. It's a pity that Zendaya had to put her music career on hold due to unsatisfactory contract terms and the fear that she would have to give up part of her privacy. On the other hand, we can only hope that one day she'll be able to produce more music on her own terms. Despite this, we are confident that her devoted followers will accept her decision to put her peace of mind first. No matter what kind of artistic endeavor she decides to embark into in the future, we will, without a doubt, be interested to watch what she comes up with next. What do you think of Zendaya's break from music? Let us know in the comments. If you liked our video, consider clicking the like and subscribe buttons to support the channel. Click the bell icon to never miss a video, and we'll see you in the next one.